This is Jesus Manuel Menagarza for RVing Travel Adventures. Hope you're doing fantastic. For the last couple of days, we've been having some very nice weather here in Fort Worth, Texas. For about a week and a half, we were in the 20s and 30s. Now we just jumped up to the 70s and 80s. That's Texas weather, okay? So I'm going to be showing you today some of my issues that I'm having with my travel trailer at this time. Issues that may be typical of a lot of Rockwood and Flagstaff products. I don't know. So I'm going to turn around the camera and we're going to go for a few minutes here, and I'm going to detail some of the issues that I'm having and what I'm doing about it, okay? So here's my little travel trailer. It's I moved it a little bit and I put it on some blocks. One of the big issues that I'm having right now is these locks. I had to tweak them a bit, so they're not the best locks. They're super budget, super cheap, super flimsy locks, and I had to fix them. Tweak the little bar a little bit in the inside so it actually locks and works. So that's one of my big issues. So everything's looking pretty good on my travel trailer. I look forward to taking it out in a week and a half to New Braunfels. My wife and I are going to go camping over there on the Guadalupe River, and we're going to be hanging out in downtown New Braunfels. My wife likes to polka. P-O-L-K-A. She likes to polka. My German-American wife loves to polka. So what do I have to do? I'm going to be bouncing around with her. So everything's looking good in regards to my battery install. This is where the batteries used to be, and they're now inside. Everything's looking good. Of course, one of the other issues that I had, I noticed that this little piece right here was a little frayed. So what I did is I attached this link and I put it right there. So that'll work, huh? That works. Also, I have the truck connected to this unit via the 5-way plug or 7-way plug. I get it confused how many ways it goes, but the power tongue jack didn't work. I had to use it manually to put it up and down, and but then eventually in a few hours it started working. So it's an intermittent issue. I do not know what's going on with that. It might be me, or it might be the actual little tongue jack here by FIC. So everything's looking pretty good. I'm very excited about my new travel trailer. I've been waiting to buy a travel trailer for several years. And of course, as many of you very well know, I used to be a truck bed camper, and this is definitely an upgrade. Having a TV, I love TV. I like to watch football in the news. And I love having chairs, an actual bed, a toilet, a sink, a stove, a little mini house here. So everything's looking good. I have no other issues on this side. So everything's working out. I did take off all the colorful decals. Left the logo there for Rockwood, in case Rockwood Mini Lite wants to sponsor me and say, Jesus, got us every year we'll give you a new travel trailer because we love your channel. Dare to dream. So I put some reflective material here and also on the steps over here, and I put some what do you call that stuff? Grip tape there so I can go on the roof. I did go on the roof, and of course you see right there my HeliView back of a camera. I also have side marker cameras. I did go on the roof to measure where I can add 2 more panels. Currently it has one 190 watt Go Power panel, which are extremely expensive for what they offer. I think the folks at Go Power got a little scam going. I consider it a scam, where they probably offer the manufacturer a 190 watt panel and their little budget, pulse width modulated charge controller, and make it practically impossible to upgrade because they place the pulse width modulated charge controller right in the middle, right under the TV. That's stupid. Absolutely 100% stupid. They make it difficult. If that PWM was in the path where it's supposed to be, right next to the batteries, it would be a piece of cake to replace. But no, They got some scam going on, and they have that 190 watt panel. If you want another 190 watt panel, they charge you like almost $400 or $500 for it. And of course, they sell in the retail market right now for about $190, $1 a watt. So again, you wonder about these companies, how they manipulate you and try to work you. So again, I've been having issues with these locks, and I've tweaked them. And of course, these are my side marker cameras from Hellview. They work absolutely perfectly, flawlessly. There's my awning. I replaced my other little scare light. This comes off. You know, it just has a little piece of tape that goes on there, and I just bought this little bracket and I just stuck it on there. And this is pretty tiny. The other one was larger. I like this one because it's tiny. And I have a little motion activated solar powered little light here. I like it. I like it a lot, in fact. Okay. Again, I put some reflective tape right there. So let's go inside. Of course, I bought this travel trailer from the kind folks at Wana RV in Shipshewana, Indiana. One of my favorite comments I got when I was in Shipshewana, Indiana, the one person who told me, hey, we're a very safe little town. I put on the interior lights. We're a safe little town. You know, we're a safe town because we're Amish. We're Amish people. We're decent people. And I go, how about us, Mexicans, Latinos, African Americans, non-Amish white folk? Are we the devil? They had no answer for that. They basically just yammered incessantly about how wonderful and hardworking the Amish were. And I go, a lot of people work. I used to work 3 jobs. You know, when I was supporting my wife in college, I had a regular 9-to-5 job working at a Pedernales Electric, weekend job working at KLBJ Radio in Austin, Texas. Plus, I shot a wedding here and there, did some photography and video. So that's a bunch of bullshit from these folks. Sometimes they just start so full of themselves. So, of course, I've been under here, and right here I filled it in with some plastic wood filler, and that screw came loose. So I had to take this out, and it's a nice little view of the inside under here. Some cheap-ass wood. They could use some better quality wood, of course. Something more sturdy, but just, you know, cheap-ass wood. Okay. That's what you expect when you spend $25,000 on an RV. And there's my screwdriver, and right in the corner is my screw that I have to put in. I took the pot out. I've been trying to get this Wi-Fi Ranger to work forever. No, it does not work. It does not work for me, so I'm going to probably get some other sort of Wi-Fi booster. And maybe before summer comes, I'm going to be getting also a satellite dish. Maybe from King or one of the other manufacturers. The radio is pretty poor quality. And of course, I hate this thing. I absolutely hated this Go Power PWM charge controller. It is an absolute piece of garbage. Make it difficult. They should have this again under the bed in the pass-through so I can replace it and put an MPPT, something from Victron, something nice. But no, they put it here, make it difficult. So, and of course, some neophyte like me who's as I like to say, not a RV tech, not an RV geek, not an RV spaz, not an RV nerd. Let me go down here. Let me pass this drawer here. Again, these drawers have been a little bit wobbly, and they don't align. You know, this one goes like this one, and then it goes in for the next one a little bit. So, pretty basic. I'm getting ready to do my dewinterization, so I've been trying to familiarize myself. This is under the sink in the 2205S, 22 FPS. Again, the 2205S, 22 FPS for the Flagstaff products. So I'm getting ready to do my dewinterization, and I'm trying to familiarize myself with the location of the water pump and the various valves and stuff like that. So I'm very excited by that. So what do you think? There I am right there. Let me turn around the camera. Wow, here I am. So I hope you like this video. I'm basically talking about things that I am modifying, fixing in my Rockwood mini Lite. I don't have super high expectations, super high expectations for my Rockwood. I just want it to be good. It does not have to be very good. It does not have to be great. It just has to be good. It just doesn't have to fall apart immediately. You know, once it starts falling apart, if it does in a couple of years, I can deal with that. You know, I'll be, you know, for $25,000, you can't complain too much. You know, there's a lot of compromises in this travel trailer. So all you folks at Rockwood Flagstaff, Anthony Yoder, and all the Yoder clan over there, I would suggest, please, number one suggestion, please, for future customers of this product, get rid of that pulse width modulated piece of shit and put an MPPT in the pass-through. You know, something of a decent quality, okay? You know, a good MPPT only costs like $100, $50. You can probably get a discount if you buy 1,000 of them, 10,000 of them. From Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Menegares. I hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. I appreciate that you're subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe, you know, to this channel, share this channel, and you know, tell your friends about RV and travel adventures. I would greatly appreciate it. This is my hobby. I'm an old fart turning 70 in a couple months, and I just do it for fun. Strictly pretty much for fun, okay? If you have the time, and only if you have the time, please leave your kind and super friendly comments below. Abajo, below. Gracias. I greatly appreciate it. From Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Menegares, sitting on my slide right here, standing next to my slide here, leaning against my slide. Great weather today in Fort Worth. It's supposed to be 80 degrees. I'm going to visit some RV dealerships and look at parts and odds and ends, get some ideas, suggestions. Maybe take a peek at some of the other RVs. That's always fun. I enjoy looking at RVs. I'm quite inquisitive. Again, from Fort Worth, Texas, in the belly of the beast. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.